Good morning, my lovers. Right, I'm back out on the top of the world field, and with Richard. He's detecting over there, and I thought there were some old buildings here on the maps that had long since gone. So I thought, you know, on the really old maps, the 1877 map, I think it is. So I thought, I'd go down and detect near there, and there's a little bit of an entrance to the field just over yonder. So I thought, that's a good place. First signal, didn't even have to dig it up. There you are, my lovers. A little bit of silver. I got a bit of silver. He's got his headphones on, he can't hear me. Looks like an E. Possibly a cufflink. Where are we? Just there. Yeah, possibly a cufflink. Right, off and running. On to the next. Oh, Richard's not happy, he's grunting. And I know why. See this smile? What do you think to this then, my lovers? Woohoo! Oh, God. It's in mint condition. Right. I'm speechless. That's what happens when you do a little bit of research, my lovers. Oh. Right, I'm going to get this cleaned up. I'll get back to you when I've had a sit down and a puff on my vaporizer. Whew. Oh, it's a glorious day today, my lovers. The sun's out. It is actually quite warm. You know, I put my thermals on this morning, and I wish I hadn't, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's skylarks are tweeting. Oh, it's like summertime. Must be at least 12 Celsius. Hold on. I got that here somewhere. Where's it gone? Ah, here it is. 12 Celsius. That's about 55 Fahrenheit. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. I've come out of that field where I found the brooch, and I've come into this field next door. It's not been ploughed, so it's got a few weeds coming up in it. Oh, I just had a text message. I wonder who that can be from. I won't say what he said here. This is Pete. Crazy Cressy 7. He's given me some language. Language, Pete. He's given me some thumbs up. So I'm going to sit here and have a little bit of a rest, see if I can catch some rays. It's lovely. And yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm doing this bit of pasture now because Richard is a bit miffed. He said if I find any more Roman brooches, I'm walking home, and that's a long way to go. So I thought I'd come onto this nice quiet field and dig up a load of rubbish. But I did look at the old maps, and there is a hedge line just over there. Now on the maps I thought it was a valley. It's difficult to see when you're looking at maps whether it's a top of a hill or a valley, but it has, I thought it was a valley. It's actually a ridge, and just down there is a villa, Roman villa, big complex, mosaics, the works, and between there and the big town not far away, there's this hedge line, and it is actually, looking at it now, a ridge. It's a field. It's a ridge of a field, and ridges are better than valleys, because in Roman times, people, because it was a bit more dangerous living in Roman times, they would have marched along the ridges of the hills, because they would like to see a commanding view in each direction of the local countryside in case of attack. So a ridge is much better than a valley. So if you go onto your permissions and you've got a nice big thick ridge going across, that's where you look. Right, I'm going to have a puff on my vaporizer, swig of coffee, and then I'm going to get back to it. Cheers! Oh, I just spent an hour walking around this field and I found nothing. This is the next field over for where I found the brooch, because it rained last night and that ploughed field is now impossible to work on. It really is. You know, I thought it was muddy before, but this time it was, my feet were sticking to the floor. I couldn't move. But I've been wandering around this field for about an hour and I haven't found much apart from this. I'll let you look a bit closer. Now you look at this, my lovers. Look at that edge, look. How nice and smooth that is. And it's not a rim of a piece of pot, because it's got a smooth edge on this side. So this is being worked. This is a stone, I think it might be part of a stone axe that's been smashed, unfortunately. But this is prehistoric, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely been smoothed off. Someone has spent hours and hours rubbing this on a rock to get it all nice and smooth. So, pebbles don't look like that. Anyway, I haven't found any other pebbles here, so just flints. And there is supposed to be, on part of the fields here, a Neolithic barrow type structure that's been ploughed away. So this is definitely worked. Lovely and smooth. It's a pity it's not whole, but there you go. And it's stone, not clay. Right, let's hope I find some more things. Cheers! Oh, right, it's getting towards the end of the day and I'm a bit knackered. So what I'm going to do to finish off is a bit of field walking. See if I can find anything like flints or a nice complete Neolithic axe head would be nice. Or see what I can find. Right, let's go. Yeah, I just found this, my lovers. What you're looking for in a bit of flint is when you look at the edges here, what you've got to look for is nibbling marks. See how that little chip there? Now that's got to go all the way along. There's another one there. So I don't think this is anything like it's been worked. So hopefully I might find something that's been worked. Right. Oh, look at this down here, my lovers. I know what that is. See the marks around the edge? Let's find a puddle. There's plenty of puddles around here. So I'll clean a bit. Right. There you go, my lovers. Oyster shell. The Romans have been here. Well, you know that after finding the brooch. Right. On to the next. here's the finds, my lovers. Right, Richard found a nice dog tag. Look, it's got, what's that say? Doogly? Whatever. A nice watch. Yeah. Oh, I think it's stainless steel. But it could have a solid gold case. If he's lucky. Right, a medieval buckle. 6pence. Richard's find of the day was this silver little pendant on the back somewhere. Where's it to? Ah, there it is. Right down there on the bottom, my lovers. See the oil marks? So it's got an anchor, so it's made in Birmingham, as the Americans say, or Birmingham, as we would say. Lion for silver, and V is the date letter. Right, here's my bit of silver. It's got no hallmarks, I don't think. I think it might be a cufflink. My find of the day, which is a very nice little brooch. Lovely jubbly. Possibly a Neolithic hand axe fragment. Well, oyster shell, I don't know what that's doing there, but the Romans probably had that. It's definitely dropped by a Roman. Right, so that's it, my lovers. Right, we'll be back out tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're back out tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow. I'm not going to do a sunset today because we're leaving a bit early. Oh, he's got more stuff in his pocket. Ah, right.
I might have done it first, I'm not sure.
Oh. It's a bit crusty. Yeah, I'd say that was George first or second. Right. Cheers.